I had never hired a personal trainer or a dietitian in the past. This was my first time. In the past, I had made most of my gains with reading books by reputable sources, using generic plans that got me somewhere, but in the end, it seemed like I was stalling out. And this is over the course of 15 years. I couldn't quite get lean enough, and the bulking process always seemed to stall out, even though I checked all the boxes for protein and eat enough food and lifting heavy. Despite doing what the professional said you were supposed to do, it seemed like when I would cut, the scale wouldn't really move. My muscle would get lost really fast. Strength would go downhill. I was doing tons of cardio. When I would try to bulk, I'd put on a little weight, especially after my newbie gains. It was really slow. It seemed like I was fattening up quicker than I was muscling up. I was demoralized. And I would attempt to eat way too much protein or attempt to lift way too heavy, which resulted in blown rotator cuffs and a tweaked back. I never really knew what to blame for the successes or for the shortcomings. The physique alteration has been fantastic. I've never been this shredded. And I'm looking back a year ago at the way I thought, the way I logically progressed through my training and eating. It's almost embarrassing to myself because I just didn't know. But as a result, I was doing it at a, kind of a childlike level. And now I really get what's going on. I can troubleshoot. I can cut out the bullshit. I can make decisions where they're needed. It's a very liberating feeling knowing I have control of my body. As an engineer, when I'm running machinery, I keep track of all the parameters, the oil, the water, the chemistry. That's what tells me how this thing runs, and then I make tweaks based on how it runs. We don't do that with our bodies, really. And really, no one knows how. No one showed me. I mean, there's stuff on websites, but to have a coach sit down and explain to me how to keep track of my weight properly, keep track of my measurements, understand what they're telling me. The tracking is the ticket to finally making educated decisions, and without it, I couldn't have. And now I've got it down. I know exactly how to do it. I know exactly what my body's telling me and how to appropriately respond. So I was asking Andy one day, what do I do if my muscle's not going up? If, say, we pick our bulk calories and my program and my muscle's not going up, how do we know what to do? Are we going to increase protein? Are we going to increase the food? Do we start lifting right away? And Andy, it was in one simple sentence, and it changed everything for me. I mean, I texted a handful of friends just because I was so psyched about understanding this. He said, we start by going after the appropriate weight gain target. We know that there's an optimal weight gain target, and that's just weight gain. It's not necessarily muscle, it's not necessarily fat. That's based on other things. It's just this is your gain target. Once we have that set and we see that the calories are giving us that, then we know we don't have to touch the food anymore. Then we deal with the training and the rest and the stress. And then we've got systems in place for each of those to determine, does the training need to go up or down? Is the rest right, or does it need to get improved? I absolutely, knowing what I know now, would have gone back in time and recommended 18-year-old me jump into this program, even with the little money I had. It would have saved me injuries. It would have saved me so much countless time. I don't use supplements. Saved me protein powders. I mean, it would have done so much for me to have this information back then. It's been amazing. He tells me to do something, I have no problem doing it because I trust the guy. I see his I see his unique approach, which is methodical and analytical, and I know that that's what's going to get the best results for I believe going to get the best results period for anyone. I hope you guys make the decision. I really recommend them. If you can put in the investment, this will change your life. It's not going to be a 3 month or a 6 month or a 1 year ordeal. It's going to be the rest of your life ordeal. This is one of those life hacks. There's only a few. In my opinion, this is one of those life hacks that's just a no brainer.